So I am reviewing, at long last, The Lie Tree. Sorry that took so long, I just moved and things got a little bit crazy and I kind of ran out of time. This book, The Lie Tree, is a young adult novel that is I would argue, a feminist murder mystery. It is really fantastic. What actually attracted me to it was not the author. I'd never heard of her before, but she has a really distinct voice, so I highly recommend her. But what actually drew me to the book was actually the illustrator. I'm a really big fan of Chris Riddell and really enjoyed his work on Odd and the Frost Giants. So when I saw this pop up, I was like, oh, I recognize that drawing style. I need to get this book and read it and do everything. And I'm really glad I did, because in picking up a book based purely on the illustrator, I now have a new author to really appreciate, Fances Hardinge, and I definitely would recommend this book. One of the things I really enjoyed about it is the development of the main character, Faith. It is a feminist. She's a feminist character. She's very strong-willed and she's very intelligent and she develops really well. Sometimes the problem that I have with a strong female character is sometimes I feel like authors just throw out a strong female character almost kind of as a token. They don't really develop her. There's no real rhyme or reason behind her actions. She's just strong and willful for the sake of being strong and willful. What I really liked about Faith is that she really develops, that she really starts out as this very meek, mild little creature who gradually is tested and kind of comes more into her own. And also what I really enjoyed was the ending, which I'm not going to give away, but it doesn't have one of those endings that is overly joyous. Faith is still aware of the realities of her place in the world, and although she knows she's intelligent, although she knows that she's very capable, and just as capable as men, she is still very cognizant and aware of her place in Victorian era England, and that there's going to be a lot in the way of hurdles and barriers for her as a woman. And so I really, really liked that the author, Frances, did not just, I guess, wash away the history there. She didn't create like a false ending to that. She didn't make a different sort of reality, and I really, really liked that. So, highly recommend The Lie Tree. The illustrations are beautiful. The writing style is very easy to read. Definitely appropriate as a young adult novel. I would say probably about 13 and up. Uh, just because there are some things in the novel that are a little bit graphic and some subtleties that are hinted at. That might be a little bit more age appropriate for a 13-year-old or so. That said, my mom had me watching The Godfather when I was like 5, so what do I know? Right, have a good night.